It's January 1st, 2025. I hadn't planned on making a video, but everything was set up, so I just hit record. This is definitely a from-the-cuff experience, as most of my videos are. Today I'm starting the year off with Ethos Success, which is a Creed Aventus dupe, sort of. I think most people consider it to be a Creed Aventus dupe. I find it, of the dupes that I have, I find it to be the best one, mainly because it's more in the feeling of Creed Aventus than something that's trying to make a soap fragrance smell exactly like Creed Aventus. I'll be using the my Filarmonica 13. This is a Generation 2 Generation 3 Filarmonica. There's no Jose Monserrapu on this, and the Generation 3s are considered to be very hit or miss razors. I can tell you this one is an absolute hit. I was very hesitant to buy it, but very, very happy I did. I've had it for a couple years. So we'll be following that with the Ethos Success Aftershave and actual Creed Aventus to make up our first day of 2025. So let me get going here. The brush is a Wild West. Let's see if I can hopefully I've got this right. Wild West Brushworks Badger. I think it's a High Mountain White. Whatever it is, it'll be in the description. So that's the brush for today. Let's get going. Hope everybody is doing well on their first day of 2025. I picked this soap with the idea of putting my own frame of mind towards that of being positive, not so much success in terms of accomplishment, but success in terms of the positive aspects, the positive outlook that one has in anticipating some success. And so I think that that positive outlook is a great way to start the year. These Ethos soaps are expensive, presumably because the proprietor, whose name I believe is Frank, he says his cost of materials is high because he's looking for a very high quality cost of materials. I choose to believe him. I think his soaps are very good. I think he's very good at doing fragrances. I mean, I don't think he purchases them. I think he does them himself. This one is very pineapple forward. Pineapple is a note in Creed Aventus that's often described as the characteristic note of Creed Aventus. The actual Creed Aventus fragrance is more of a blend. You don't really well, as with most of these fragrances for the majority of us who are not, who have sort of normal palates or noses. Most of us don't have the ability to pick out all the fine-grained nuances of these things, but it's fun to give it a try. Okay, let's get going. I think this is a synthetic edge. I actually keep track of what edge is on what razor, but I never check my records. I can generally tell from, you know, from when I'm using. Oh, look at all that coffee. Yeah, I'm old, but I don't have the shakes yet. Hang on just a second, I need to pause. Okay, we're back. I needed to readjust my towel system a little bit. Yeah, so I got up late, had a ton of coffee, went outside for a while, watched a Gary Haywood shaving video where he talks about his experiences with cuticules and synthetic stones. I thought that was an excellent video. I'm going to link it below in the description. Now he obviously knows what he's doing. He's a barber. He's been wet shaving and honing for a long time. But his comments were interesting. It's a test shave. He also made a video where he hones the razor that he's test shaving, so you can, I won't link that, but it's right next to the one that I will link. Thank you to all of those who watched and commented on yesterday's video. Again, a Happy New Year to all of you. In the spirit of the Success soap, I wish you well. I assume that Frank at Ethos used the French form of the word to reference Creed, which is French fragrance company. Um, Another great dupe of Creed Aventus is from Sterling. That's Executive Man. Rod over there has made a number of really good scent dupes for his products. Every product that you come across that has man in the title, Shark Dress Man, Island Man, Mediterranean Man, etc. Those are all Creed dupes. Sharp Dress Man is a dupe of Green Irish Tweed. I can't name them all. But he has most of the prominent Creed fragrances duped in his soaps and aftershaves. I think he does a remarkable job of this stuff. But, you know, here I am using an Ethos soap and talking about a Creed, Sterling. I do like the nature of the Ethos soaps is definitely different from Sterling. I think it has its own there's got, you know, it definitely has a lot of skin food in it, and it has its own feel, and especially on the skin, and especially the way, you know, I rub these things, work these things really into the skin. His soaps are expensive, as I mentioned. But I only have 2 of them. I'm quite happy to have them and use them. Big fan of Badger. Obviously, this has treated tips, but this has got good backbone and a very soft feel. Kind of the perfect combination for me. Plus the color kind of coordinates. Oh boy. The color kind of coordinates a little bit with the cyan and on the cover there. So what are you all up to today? Hopefully it's not a day of work. I'm gonna go back outside again, and then I'm gonna make a homing video a little later. I have a Escher that I purchased from an estate. I could tell from the scratches that it was primarily used for tool sharpening. But I've flattened it. So you won't see any evidence of its previous use. It's the first stone from the Thuringians that I've ever used, so your experience will be that of my first use. Hard to get in between the, hard to get into the dip there. Let's see, what are we doing? Very much looking forward to seeing content from everybody else who kind of is in this tiny YouTube wet shaving group. I watched Eric's and Leon's latest videos. At some point, that was last night. Always enjoy those. All right. We are done. Done with that. Real nice. Real nice shave. I'm going to dry the razor and put it aside outside of this damp bathroom, and then I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. That was quick, but not necessary for you to watch. Really nice close shave. Super, super comfortable. I think I mentioned that I think that edge is a synthetic edge, but that doesn't mean it's a bad edge. Very soft, very sharp, very soft. Comfortable, for sure. Very sharp, as I said, but comfortable. All right, I didn't mention, or at least I don't think I mentioned, that the Filarmonica 13 is a 6/8. The 14 is a 15/16, or I think the older ones are 7/8. And the 13 is nominally 6/8, and then the 12 is a 5/8. I have the Filarmonica 12, 13, and 14. I'm very fortunate in that regard. Okay, let's get on to the aftershave here. I might shake that up a little more. There we go. The Ethos aftershaves are definitely you can just tell from the feel that they have a bunch of stuff in them. Really, really good shave. This would qualify as one of Barber Dave's DS BBS shaves. I'll probably pay for this tomorrow. 24 hours from now, I'll be wondering if I have stubble to shave. Okay, that's that. Last step in this process. Oh boy. I'm going to grab glasses. I probably held the. Here we go. Last step in this process is a Aventus scent decant here. Pretty amazing scent. You can see why it's so popular. All right, that's it. Thank you very much. Thanks for all your kind words yesterday. I definitely wish you the best of success for the upcoming year, and I'll see you soon in a honing video. Bye.